we have Zekrom making its way into raid battles in Pokemon Go, so I hope you guys are ready because it is going to be getting Fusion Bolt as well, which is a really exciting moveset, which we will check out in the best of the best video. And this Pokemon, if you do need more raid battles, pin comments below, Discord, and you can check out the Patreon for more exclusive raid battle access, which we are going to be having competitions between the groups, and there's going to be a lot of shinies had in these groups. So with that said, guys, this Pokemon is making its way all the way into raid battles on Tuesday, January 10th at 10 a.m., and that's going to go all the way until Wednesday, January 18th at 10 a.m. So we're going to have 8 days to get after this Pokemon. The shiny is out, and it's getting an exclusive moveset as well. So with this Pokemon, it is going to be a dragon and an electric Pokemon. So we're going to go over the top counters here today. Then we're going to include the weather conditions as well. So if you guys do want the timestamps and skip around, including the 100% IVs, please do just scrub through the video. With its being its dual type combination, it's going to have 4 weaknesses, which are going to include Ice, Ground, Dragon, as well as Fairy. It is going to be sharing the exact same 100% IVs as is the Reshiram, 2307 for level 20, and then level 25 at 2884 under the windy condition to be able to boost it, or the rainy condition as well. So this one is actually going to get 2 conditions, so it's strictly not going to be limited to the wind, as is a lot of the dragons are, but the Reshiram does share that sunny weather boost as well, which is really cool for both of these Pokemon to have 2 types of weather conditions that are definitely going to be conducive to be able to get as boosts, which I'm very excited about. I really actually love the shiny Zekrom as well because that is out there. However, it's not super different, but when you do click on that Pokemon, it does do its attack. Instead of lighting up blue in its tail and around it, it is going to be lighting up green. So although it is a subtle kind of different matte looking shiny, I think it is still an extremely cool looking shiny at that, because although I do really like the shinies that are starkly different and really noticeable, at the same time one like this does complement it and I enjoy it as well. And then as far as its moveset goes, it is going to get Charge Beam and Dragon Breath. The Dragon Breath is the only thing here that semi slows it down as being really powerful as a dragon attacker. But maybe that is good because this Pokemon stats are extremely strong, which we will check out in that best of the best video coming out tomorrow. Alright, so with that said, its charge moves are going to be Flash Cannon, Wild Charge, Outrage it does get, which makes it extremely powerful as a dragon meta, and then also it is going to get Crunch, and now it is going to be getting Fusion Bolt as well as another move, but this Pokemon's moveset will not be easily obtained because I do believe it's only going to be obtained through this week's raids. If it does change, I will let you guys know. And then how many Pokemon trainers are going to need to take down this Pokemon? Well, actually, it's 2 different answers for that. If you have level 40 counters, it's going to be 2.32 trainers, so that means the duo is not going to be possible. However, if you do have 2 trainers that are going to be best friends and you are using level 50 meta counters, you will be able to take it down in 1.89, but that still has very little room for error, and it will be a challenging duo at that. So guys, definitely try it out if you are a big duo fan, and we're obviously going to have to know the top counters to be able to know that, and I would assume that a Shadow is going to be making one of the tops. So now we're going to check out the Shadow counters, and then we're going to go into Megas, regular counters, and I will include the budgets in there as well and point them out. The number 1 counter overall is actually going to be Mamoswine in the Shadow form with Mud Slap and Powder Snow. So this Pokemon's combination makes it extremely effective. However, the only problem about this Pokemon is it's slightly glassy, even though the ground is going to be resisting the electricity. In counter spot number 3, we're looking at Dragonite with Dragon Tail and Outrage, followed by counter spot number 4, which is going to be Dragon Breath and Dragon Claw on the Shadow Latios. And then in spot number 5, we actually have the Shadow version of the Salamence with the Dragon Tail and the Outrage move. However, beyond that, a lot of these counters are budget in their Shadow forms as well. So now let's remove the Shadows if we're not willing to power up some of these Pokemon, or maybe we don't have good IVs ones that are worth powering up yet and we're still trying to find them. Now let's check out some other ones. In spot number 1 and number 2, we have Mega Latios and Mega Latias. The cool things about the Mega, which we will stop here, is that the Mega Latios is going to be shared Dragon type, so you will be able to get Dragon Boost, you will be able to go after this Pokemon with an effective one, and you will be able to get increased XL candy coming back from this. That's why I highly suggest you guys use the Mega Latios as the Mega during this Dragon time. Great Pokemon, love it, absolutely fantastic for this spot. And then additionally, the Latios is going to be Dragon Breath and Dragon Claw, and the Latias is going to be Dragon Breath and Outrage. Even though Outrage is better, the Latios has better stats, making it better with a suboptimal moveset. In spot number 3, we have Dragon Tail and Outrage on the Rayquaza, which is going to be a premier attacker because it is going to be paid for XL candy. But in spot number 4, we have an amazing Pokemon here that is going to be Salamence with Dragon Tail and Outrage, and the Mega Salamence is going to be out right now. So actually the number 1 counter overall will be Mega Salamence. It is not updated from Pokébattler as of right now, but that is the number 1 counter, and then it's going to go down to Mega Latios, Mega Latias. So obviously, yes, using Mega Salamence will be great for taking it down, but the one drawback to that is none of us are going to be able to have it as a Mega level 3 to be able to get to that boosted XL candy coming from this Zekrom. So that's why I'm still going to suggest that Latios is going to be the number 1 there. But the other Megas that you can use that are going to share a Dragon typing are going to be Mega Altaria if you have that as a Mega level 3, or you can use use Mega Charizard X as well. In spot number 5, we are going to have Palkia with Dragon Tail and Draco Meteor, followed by Haxorus with Dragon Tail and Dragon Claw, and then we are going to have the Zekrom with the moveset combination of Dragon Breath and Outrage here, followed by Garchomp with Dragon Tail and Outrage, and then next we're going to have Dialga. I love the Dialga because it is going to be neutral to Dragon because of its Steel type combination with Dragon Breath and Draco Meteor, followed by the just rated for Reshiram with Dragon Breath and Draco Meteor as well. And then next we do have Dragon Breath as well as Glaciate, which is pretty effective, followed by the Dragonite with the Dragon Tail and Outrage. And then we're going to have Mega Sceptile with Dragon Pulse. We are going to be getting the Mega Swampert in there for the ground typing, and then next we're going to have Mega Charizard X. Not the most effective Dragon Mega, however, it is still going to work here. And then we're going to have Mamoswine, which is going to be a budget counter. We are going to have the Mega Gyarados, wouldn't definitely not go this far down on the list, and then we're going to have Excadrill, another budget counter. But obviously the Dragon meta attackers are going to be the most effective, especially since we have the Salamence up there, which is a very effective and easily obtained Pokemon, as well as Dragonite. Then we have Latios, Galarian, Darmanitan, and other Pokemon. If you guys do want to pause, please do pause over here, which is then going to lead us into the weather conditions to see how it's going to be effective against this Pokemon. So in the sunny weather, we are going to have an effect with the ground Pokemon because of its electric type combination. So all of our ground Pokemon, which they are not in the top, will be most effective here. In partly cloudy weather, we are not going to have effect. However, in the cloudy weather, we will be having a boost to all of our fairy type Pokemon. But guys, we did not have a fairy type Pokemon in the top 20 Pokemon in Pokemon Go. Unfortunately, fairy Pokemon, albeit very strong and double resistant to dragon, they are not nearly as strong as the dragon attackers in the game. So then we also have the rainy weather. Rainy weather is going to be amazing because it'll boost the Zekrom all the way to level 25. It will also boost the Charge Beam as well as the Wild Charge on this Pokemon, and that is going to be hitting extremely hard. So if you do see a lot of ground Pokemon being populated in your party, more than likely it's going to have some type of an electric move. In the snowy weather, we will get a boost to all of our ice type counters. Flash Cannon will get a boost as well. And then in the foggy weather, we are going to get a boost to the Crunch move. And then finally in the windy weather, all of the dragon attackers are going to be really boosted. We're going to catch Zekrom at level 25, and then the Dragon Breath and the Outrage are going to get boosted as well, making it extremely powerful against our dragon attackers. So guys, that is everything you need to know for Zekrom in Pokemon Go. If you guys do need to know anything more, you can check out my Instagram at the Trainer Club with 2 B's to be able to get the counter guide, and I'll also be posting this as shorts as well as Instagram Reels and then on TikTok as well. So we have more than enough resources for you guys to succeed in Pokemon Go. Please give me a follow on all of those mediums, and I will see you guys out very soon because I appreciate you guys being here as always. To all my likers, comments, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody takes their support, subscription, invitation to the next level. I'm gonna see you guys out in the next video. Peace.
I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.